home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill, the big righty, Logan Gilbert. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get underway. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. 0-1 now. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Hunter Goodman. Gilbert, a guy with a reputation for being a strike thrower. Most of his outings, the walk totals will be low and the balls will be in play, Chris.
What I really like about him, he just goes out there and he wants to compete. I mean, he goes after the hitters and he trusts his stuff. So when he's got it working, this guy's going to induce a lot of soft contact.
But the data certainly tells us that this method is less effective in today's game than in previous eras. And a base hit right there. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Batting third, the right fielder.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. One of the things as well that we've seen is that with launch angle type swings, that slight uppercut, the pitch that's really dying out is the sinker. That two-seam fastball really moves right into the same path as that uppercut type swing. It is not a good match for the launch angle swing. 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Yeah, and if you're going to have an effective sinker, you've got to be able to throw a good four-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone. And to your point, because of the launch angle, at some point or another, that ball is going to be lifted up and out of the ballpark.
First and second, no outs. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Ground ball left side. Crawford not in time. He's safe.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Digging in, number 7. That smash towards center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. 2 down. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two aboard, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Young throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late with the swing there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Has a beat on it. 1 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Next to hit, Dominic Canzone.
Ball 1.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. This is Willie Castro.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy now at the plate.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. So now it's the Mariner clean up hitter. Randy Arozarena. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Ball 1.
Vodnik measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So up next, Brendan Donovan. The 0-1. Doyle under it. And there's 2 away. Luke Raley will hit next.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. Back in Seattle. New inning. Started. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And a foul ball. That's through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Naylor steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for Colorado.
And the batter now, Brenton Doyle.
9,
Reached on an
Brenton
infield single his
Doyle.
first time. In the air, right field. Canzone should have this one. 2 down. And now the first
Up next
baseman.
for Colorado, the first baseman, number 7, T.J. Rumfield.
Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. New pitcher on now, Jaden Hill.
Number 0, Jaden Hill.
And there's one down. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit.
J.P. Crawford.
Fouled off left side. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting ninth, the second
Cole
baseman,
Young
Cole
digs in now.
Young.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's your 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Man at first, 1 away. Two away. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Castro fires over to first, and the inning is over. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the fourth, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Just missed.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. And here is Adael Amador. Ripped to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Infield comes in now. Harrows swings through it for strike one.
There he goes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Line drive to short and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Kenzone gets under it. And that is that. Bottom four, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Rowley. New pitcher on here, Brennan Bernardino.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So digging in, Dominic Kenzone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least one or two breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Struck out swinging his first time. McCarthy going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. So two down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. And that ends the inning. Back in Seattle, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Nope. Ball one.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Did not go. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Now that's smacked to right center. Full extension makes the catch. What a play. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
Oh.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. And first offering is fouled off. popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH. Luke Raley. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up next,
here's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now back in safely at first.
Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
That clips the corner.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Young in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Julio Rodriguez. A new arm into the game, the righty, Seth Halverson.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the inning is over. Back at T-Mobile Park, top. Six, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 55.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball.
In the air right field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the first baseman. To the right side. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-2. No outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Ball. High.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. One out man at first. Adael Amador now at the plate.
That's the ball.
Out to short, Crawford. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Colorado.
So up next, Kyle Carroll.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Willie Castro will hit next.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. There's a line drive to left field, and that's the third out. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one at triple digits.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. That is the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 7th. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Canzone coming in on it, takes it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Goodman in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. Lifted in the air, right field. Canzone has a beat on it. Out number 2. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena under this one. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Antonio Senzatella.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Castro throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. In now is the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. And that one fouled off. way out front for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Karros settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2.
Oh.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
With a single base runner because of all the power they are. Oh, that's a strikeout. And back at T-Mobile Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 83, Edward.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Center field, Rodriguez under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Ezekiel Tovar.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping for the Mariners. Cole, they hand the ball over to a new arm, Jeff Criswell.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And it falls. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. And that's a
On the
double
tag,
play.
he's out.
Wow.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. In this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Mariners with the tying run at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Seattle, we go.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47, Matt.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air to left center. Arozarena on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in. Kyle Caros. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stays alive. On the ground to short, could be 2. Crawford over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Up the middle, Young fires over to first, and that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jimmy Hergen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Moniak on the move, makes the catch, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. Brings it in, 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
No, that's a ball.
The Rockies trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, center field. Doyle under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the